Sigma males, it seems like women can't help but respect them. Why is this the case? Let's begin by asking, what do women want? This is a question that has troubled men for ages and will probably continue to do so for a very long time. It has taken decades for psychologists, sociologists, artists, and even the average person to figure out how women think and what makes them value men. Of course, attempting to reduce this to a precise science would be a foolish endeavor. Since every single woman is unique, she will be drawn to something different in every man she meets. One woman may find certain traits and tendencies in a man to be alluring, while another may find them outright disgusting. However, there are certain generalized tendencies. After all, the concept of a ladies' man or charmer is not new. There are certain guys who, without exerting any extra effort or changing their personality, appear to innately command the respect and even adoration of the women they come into contact with. Sigma men are an excellent illustration of the kind of man who women seem to naturally respect and find alluring. However, what exactly is it about Sigma guys that appeal to women in this way? Let's see the Sigma man in action and discover what it is that gives women the respect they do for him. Male Sigmas don't strive to win over women. Sigma males are recognized as being guys that don't exactly fit the stereotype that society has of a dominant male in society. Alpha males are those who want to lead, while beta guys are those who want to follow, according to the traditional social structure. The truth is that, whether they are alpha or beta guys, they still derive their social worth from their connections to others around them. Sigma males, in comparison, function outside of this hierarchy, and do not depend on the beliefs or deeds of others to justify their status in society. They don't waste time attempting to change how other people perceive them because of this, and this also applies to how they behave around women. Being able to get to know ladies without his ego getting in the way or having any unspoken ulterior motives is one of the appealing qualities of a Sigma guy. Male Sigmas don't mind taking chances. Sigma guys are noted for their spontaneity and unpredictability to the outer world since they are unrestrained by societal norms. Because of this, Sigma males frequently wind up gaining a reputation for taking chances. This is partly because Sigma guys have such a strong sense of self-awareness that they can confidently judge their skills. To them, what might seem to be a risk from the outside is not a risk at all since they are confident in their ability to handle it. A Sigma male's self-awareness and profound comprehension of his capabilities enable him to take calculated risks with a high degree of probability of success. Naturally, his capacity for taking chances and seeing them pay off is more than enough to earn the respect of the women in his immediate vicinity. Men in Sigma are never in need. The lone wolf of society, Sigma guys are characterized by their need to always stand on their own 2 feet. They never make friends intending to get something from the other person, therefore the foundation of their relationships is respect for one another. The ability of Sigma guys to take care of themselves and their lack of need for or demand from a woman earns her respect and eases her. Men of Sigma value a woman's independence. A Sigma male expects the same in return, much in the same way that he never acts needy or demandingly toward a woman. Sigma guys respect that each person controls their destiny and get along best with people who share this view. Men of the Sigma type would never demand that a woman give up her independence to please them. This respect is always returned. The men of Sigma regard women equally. Sigma guys never categorize the people in their immediate vicinity since they have no expectations for them. All people are treated equally by Sigma males, who evaluate them only according to their deeds and moral character. They simply see women as another human beings with their desires and motives, not as objects to be pursued or wooed. The equal treatment that Sigma guys give the women around them forms the basis for reciprocal respect because women are highly skilled at recognizing when a man sees them as beneath him. The Sigma guy is a born leader who is also incredibly humble. Sigma guys typically find themselves naturally rising to a position of leadership and authority, without ever having sought it out, unlike alpha males, who are notorious for actively seeking to lead others around them. Sigma males have the potential to reach top leadership positions given the correct circumstances, even if they have no intention of doing so. When the need for him to step up comes, this can even cause the Sigma to assume the role of alpha. The Sigma male, meanwhile, is modest about his success because he never sought out this position. He is aware that his influence is a natural byproduct of his ability and confidence rather than something he should let his ego grow too big over. A Sigma male gains the respect of everyone in his vicinity, not only the women, by witnessing a man who has attained status and influence while being humble the entire time. Men in the Sigma fraternity are thoughtful and ardent talkers. Sigma guys are introspective people by nature. They are more on the introverted side of the personality spectrum and prefer to spend a lot of time alone to contemplate and recharge. The two things that Sigma guys despise the most are dogma and mindless compliance, and they spend a lot of time cultivating their distinctive worldview. They spend their time alone thinking about themselves and their experiences, which leads them to develop insightful viewpoints about the world they live in. As a result, they make excellent conversationalists when the subject is something in which they are genuinely interested and involved. The women who have the opportunity to interact with them are immediately drawn to them by their passion and the fact that they have given the topic they are discussing careful thought. Sigma men are moment-oriented. The unusual capacity to genuinely live in the moment is a distinguishing characteristic of Sigma men. Because they don't care what other people think of them, Sigma males are more assured in their ability to seize opportunities than many of the beta or alpha males in their environment. Even under time constraints, they can make reasonable conclusions because of their keen instincts. Sigma guys are capable of making split-second decisions with confidence thanks to their strong instincts and logical reasoning. This allows them to live in the moment and take advantage of chances without hesitation. Women appreciate a man who makes the most of life, and the Sigma male immediately gains their admiration for his brave, appearing spontaneity demeanor. Male Sigmas have a keen interest in ideas. An intellectual appetite that seems insatiable is one of a Sigma male's most distinctive traits. This comes down to the analytical character of the Sigma man, which drives him to want to explore and comprehend everything around him. Sigma men don't deal in showiness. If you've ever been referred to as the walking encyclopedia of your social group, you'll be familiar with this Sigma trait. They have a propensity for being drawn into in-depth studies on the issues that interest them and soon become experts in their areas of passion. Sigma guys tend to spend a substantial amount of time satisfying their intellectual curiosity, which gives them a strong sense of satisfaction when they truly understand something complex. Like everyone else who meets a Sigma man, women are attracted to him because of his intellectual curiosity and desire to learn about and comprehend the universe. Sigma males are naturally honest. Sigma men are highly sincere individuals. They want to bypass the superficial fluff and get right to the point. Simply put, they don't see the purpose in being anything other than truthful, and they always express their ideas based on how they perceive things. This can occasionally give Sigma males a bad rap for being direct or even harsh, but in the end, this is merely a sign of his inescapable frankness. Women may initially be a little surprised by a Sigma male's frankness, especially if they are accustomed to males lying to them or withholding information to win their favor. Once a woman gets used to the honesty of a Sigma male, however, she will understand just how refreshing it is, and it usually earns him deep respect. Ultimately, Sigma guys are independent. The main reason Sigma males are respected by women is that, at their core, they are independent individuals. Sigma guys don't feel the need to answer to anyone, whether in their professional, personal, intellectual, or romantic lives. They are just concerned with themselves. Because they can fully maintain themselves without ever having to rely on others, their uncompromising independence is amazing. Sigma males have a strong sense of self and do not require the approval of others. Women can quickly admire a Sigma male since they can view his independence as being admirable. A woman might be reassured that she can expect a relationship based on reciprocal respect and support rather than dependence or neediness by observing how independent a Sigma male is. The best method for Sigma men to gain the respect of women is by being authentic. Because Sigma males are focused on outcomes rather than admiration and acceptance by others, it adds to their mystique, making them the hunted by the opposite sex and often by the same sex. Women find Sigma males irresistible, and it is not because of their looks. Many Sigma males will not qualify as beautiful in the sense of being a model. Some of them have hard, rugged faces, edged with life experiences. What makes them so magnetic and irresistible is the way they carry themselves. The whole point of Sigma males is that they don't set out to attract women, rather, it just so happens that they do so due to their personality features. Because of the mystery that surrounds Sigma guys, which women find to be incredibly alluring, many women are interested in dating them. Just as much as the alpha male, a man with a Sigma personality is greatly desired by the opposite sex. How come, though? Given that a Sigma guy is like a locked book and is difficult for women to open and understand, below are the 13 characteristics that Sigma males have that make them so alluring to females. He's enigmatic. Women enjoy a little mystery, as was indicated in the introduction, and the Sigma guy has plenty of it. He is a guy of few words, but he also possesses a strong, colorful personality that he periodically shows hints of before withdrawing back into his world. The girls are enthralled by this since it piques their interest in this hot, enigmatic man. What motivates him, and how can they seduce him, or win him over? He's fiercely independent and self-sufficient. Nothing turns a woman off more than a man who exudes desperation. Women can smell that clinginess and desperation from a mile away, and it instantly dampens their mood. A true Sigma male, however, is an exception to this rule. He'll have a lot of friends, both male and female, but it's obvious that he doesn't look to others for approval or to give him authority. His confidence comes from within, and he is genuinely at ease being by himself. If your primary goal in life is to pursue women, you are not a Sigma guy, since he is the antithesis of desperate and clingy and does not pursue women. He is known for his fierce independence. He is the master of his destiny and relies on only himself for his happiness and livelihood, and what's more attractive to a woman than a man who has a strong mind, doesn't rely on anyone else, and who lives life the way he wants? It's pretty sexy. He knows what he wants. Considering how independent a Sigma male is, it's no surprise that he has a ton of self-confidence and inner strength, and knows exactly what he wants in life, and this of course gets him a lot of female attention, which means he could seduce pretty much any woman he wanted to. Despite this, he's not the type of man to jump around from one woman to the next, preferring to give his precious energy to a woman who is equally self-sufficient and independent, which are qualities in a woman the Sigma male finds the most attractive. He is aware of his goals. Given how autonomous a Sigma male is, it should come as no surprise that he has a ton of inner power, is very self-assured, and knows precisely what he wants out of life. This, of course, attracts a lot of female attention, meaning he could woo just about any woman he desired. Despite this, he doesn't tend to switch from one woman to another. Instead, he prefers to devote his limited resources to a partner who possesses the same levels of independence and self-reliance that the Sigma male finds most attractive. He's respectful. Being so charming, it's no wonder that Sigma males are also very polite and respectful of others. He values the independence of others as well as his own, and as a result, He respects the freedoms of his friends and partners. Women love a man who is respectful of their freedom, and who isn't clingy and desperate for their attention, so, it's clear why women love this about the Sigma male. He disregards the laws. He may be polite and endearing, but that doesn't mean he always obeys instructions or shows respect for those in power. Especially when it comes to breaching the law, Sigma guys don't deliberately break every rule they can. However, if they disagree with a set of laws or societal norms, they have no trouble rebelling when they see fit. Women adore this trait in the Sigma male because they find his apparent carelessness to be a bit alluring. After all, what woman doesn't like a little bit of a bad boy? And male Sigmas undoubtedly have that reputation. He's curious. A very attractive trait that Sigma males possess is their natural curiosity. They are always trying to improve their knowledge and learn new skills. His curiosity always keeps him on his toes, eager for new wisdom, experiences, and perspectives. Women love this about the Sigma male and find his love for learning incredibly appealing. He is wise. The Sigma guy is intelligent and understands how to use his intelligence to his advantage. He is a natural lifelong learner and seeker of knowledge. He is essentially the introverted alpha male, but since he isn't one, he doesn't have to fight for attention. Instead, he attracts it on his own by using his knowledge and humor to stand out. He doesn't even try to stand out, it just naturally occurs as a result of his obvious intelligence, which attracts ladies like crazy. He is a strong introvert. The Sigma male still rules as the introverted alpha, but he rules by using his intellect. He doesn't engage in pointless discussions or talks non-stop to grab everyone's attention. He has an advantage over the alpha male since he likes to watch, listen, and focus his efforts on introspection and self-reflection. He hears. As we've already established, the Sigma male does not talk non-stop and is the furthest thing from a man who enjoys the sound of his voice. He diligently listens to those around him during conversations, so he may understand their perspectives and consider them before responding with finesse. It should come as no surprise that this quality attracts women because they love a man who can listen. By taking the time to listen and answer, he is less likely to put his foot in it and say something foolish, which is an added benefit to this trait.